I'm Christopher Sign in tonight for Steve Irvin. An armed posse guarding schools in Maricopa County. It's no longer just an idea.
ABC 15's Navita Forgani's been watching this unfold all day. She's live in Anthem with that. And Navita, it sounds like reaction out there is pretty mixed.
Yeah, Katie, this is a very hot topic issue. While the school districts like the added protection at the schools, there's others in the community that want the posse to stay away. He's one of thousands of volunteers supporting the black and gold.
Anything that puts us on the street and makes us visible to the public is a good thing.
CPA by trade, but on the side, he's an MCSO armed posse volunteer.
The specific role of a posseman is to be the eyes and ears for the deputies.
He, along with 500 other armed volunteers, will be keeping a close watch on your child's school. Sheriff Joe Arpaio deploying his volunteers to patrol 59 schools within his jurisdiction.
We're going to do everything we can to deter anybody that feels they can come into the school and cause havoc.
The sheriff says these armed volunteers go through the exact same training as his deputies, which includes more than 100 hours of weapons training. They, along with SWAT and K-9 units, will be patrolling throughout the day.
Having that car there is just a good feeling that gives out to the neighborhood and to parents that there is that presence there. I certainly think that's very positive.
But others aren't so supportive. Guadalupe Town Councilman Andrew Sanchez wants the posse to stay away from his community. The town pays the sheriff's office $1 million a year to provide protection. And in the past, Sheriff Arpaio has done several sweeps in the town.
Just afraid of just more of the same treatment that we receive already. It's horrible to be afraid of a law enforcement in your community, not to trust them, not to be able to call them for anything.
He's not interested in the schools. He's not interested in protecting our children. He's more interested in his political showboating.
I think one guy is going to tell me how to enforce the laws, and they pay a contract. I decide how to enforce the laws in Guadalupe. If they don't like it, like they tried before, go get another police department.
While Sheriff Joe believes the posse is a step in the right direction, he says more needs to be done to protect the students. And he's hoping a more permanent solution can be put in place, like funding restored back to allow school resource officers to be back in school, not only to protect the students, but build that relationship for those students. Katie?
And it sounds like this is certainly a case we haven't heard the end of.
Yeah, and there will be a lot of looking at how this works out as well. So we look forward to that in the future. Thanks, Navita. Sheriff Joe